All of a sudden, you're in your house watching TV and something feels wrong. Your father or mother could be suffering from a heart attack. You're not the only one who can save their life, and I'll explain why at the end of the video. Remember, a heart attack isn't a cardiac arrest, so stay calm. We have time to react. However, you must act as soon as possible. The sooner you act correctly, the better the chances of survival, and the less damage your father or mother's heart will suffer. Let's say that in a stroke, time is brain. In a heart attack, time is heart. Pay attention now because I'm going to tell you the questions you need to ask to identify a heart attack. Hey Dad, is the pain in your chest heavy or just a jab? Does it feel like a weight is pressing down in the center of your chest? If he confirms the pain is heavy, like pressure in the chest, or if it feels like a weight is pushing down on his chest, be alarmed because this is one of the hallmark symptoms of a heart attack. Do I see that the pain radiates to your left arm? Is your left arm hurting? Do you feel pain in your neck? Pain in your jaw? Back pain? Do you feel discomfort? If you see that, in addition to the oppressive pain, there are these types of pains that indicate yes, both in the left arm, neck, jaw, you can go ahead and take out your mobile phone. You can call 911 or just leave it here, switch to speaker mode, and talk to the 1-2 while asking your father about his signs and symptoms. You find it difficult to breathe. You notice and he confirms he is struggling to breathe too. Cold sweat is also a sign of a heart attack. He feels some nausea, is dizzy, wants to vomit, but also doesn't want to. It's a general malaise and sometimes that feeling of imminent death. A situation where they believe they won't survive. It will show on their face. They often have a terrified expression, that fear of death. After identifying these symptoms, something you can do in just a few seconds, it is now time to pull out your mobile phone and contact 911, the emergency service number. Be very clear and concise in your message where you are, meaning the address, the place you are, and what is happening to him. Or what do you think? I see my mother is feeling bad, that she is. She has chest pain, among other things. I suspect it could be a heart attack. Watch out for women who might create some confusion, because they can exhibit symptoms linked to stomach issues. That sharp pain in the pit of your stomach or back pain, accompanied by sweating, nausea, vomiting. In any case, she will notice it herself. She will realize that it is not gastric discomfort, that it is not typical gastric discomfort, that it is something more. Therefore, we suspect a heart attack. Now that you have the emergency service activated, all you need to do is act properly to prevent making your father or mother's condition worse. Loosen clothing, belts, buttons, shirts, make sure they are comfortable and ensure they rest fully.
Also place them in a comfortable position, one that facilitates breathing, as the victim feels best, but without exerting themselves. Importantly, now that you have them seated comfortably, just leave them to go get an aspirin. For chronic aspirin users, it's 100 milligrams. For others, it's 150 to 300 milligrams of chewable or water aspirin, if there are no known allergies or contraindications.
If there is any allergy or contraindication, do not take it. Once you have stabilized the situation and taken the aspirin, reach out to a family member to update them on what is occurring. Prepare all relevant patient information, such as their medical history, allergies to medications, and any other critical details. This will help when emergency services show up. From now on, do not leave them alone. They might lose consciousness. If that happens, ensure they are in a safe position. Place them on their side or in a safe lateral position. This way, you will prevent them from choking if they vomit or regurgitate. This could worsen the situation and lead to asphyxiation. With this simple act, you would be saving their life, just like that. What should you avoid doing? Do not encourage coughing. Do not pat him on the back. Do not feed him or give him anything to drink. He should only drink if he needs to take the aspirin. And that's it. Now remain with him at all times. It's crucial to continuously reassess him, because if he stops breathing, you will need to place him back up here and start CPR maneuvers. In adults, 30 compressions and 2 breaths. But if you don't know how to ventilate, if it's not safe, or if you're not trained to do it, just compress. Continuous compressions until emergency services arrive. Rate 100 to 120 per minute. Depth of 5 to 6 centimeters. Quality compressions save lives. If we could have a defibrillator right now, that would be ideal. Quality compressions and early defibrillation. And why did I tell you at the beginning of the video that you would be the one to save your father's or mother's life? This way, you will be able to identify and suspect a heart attack and call emergency services as soon as possible. And because in addition to following all the recommendations I've given you, in the event that they lose consciousness, you should position them on their side to avoid choking. By doing this, you are also saving their life. And if they stop breathing, you will open the airway for your father or mother and begin high-quality compressions. Everything you do will help you save the lives of those who brought you into this world.